Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Now our next topic is Deuteromycetes. Deuteromycetes. It is one of the higher groups of higher fungi group, and these are commonly called as fungi imperfect fungi or fungi imperfecti. Imperfect fungi. These are commonly known as the imperfect fungi. Now all these fungi in which sexual reproduction is either absent or unknown. Either absent or unknown belong to this group, that is Deuteromycetes. Actually, there is the word deuteros that means the second. That is, they lack the perfect or sexual stage in their life cycle. They lack the perfect stage or sexual stage in their life cycle. There are about 17,000 species of this group. 17,000 species of these Deuteromycetes. These are mostly terrestrial. And a few are aquatic. In this aquatic, there is one that is called as tricladium. It is aquatic Deuteromycete. Now the mycelium of the Deuteromycetes is septate and branched. Their mycelium is septate and branched, and the hyphae are mostly multinucleate. And the septa possess the simple pores. The septa possess the simple pores. And the asexual reproduction occurs by the formation of conidia, and sometimes by oidea, or they are called as orthospores, or sometimes they may form the thick-walled spores, that is chlamydospores. And we already discussed the sexual reproduction is not present in this group, and these are mostly saprophytes, mostly saprophytes and parasites. These are saprophytes and parasites. And they act as large number of decomposers. They act as the decomposers of litter. Litter is actually the dead organic matter of wooden logs, etc. And these play an important role in the recycling of nutrients. Recycling of nutrients. Now there is a feature that they are similar to ascomycetes, but they lack the sexual reproduction. And as a usual feature, when sexual reproduction is known in any member or it is discovered in any member, then it is moved to ascomycetes or basidiomycetes. And these are also parasites. There is one that is called as Alternaria, you know it. Alternaria. It causes the disease in apple, etc. There is another that is called as the trichophyton. Trichophyton causes the disease that is called as athlete's foot disease. Athlete's foot disease, or another species of the same Deuteromycetes trichophyton. It causes the ringworms or dermatosis. Dermatophytosis. Dermatophytosis. Dermatophytosis or ringworm disease. So ringworm is not a worm disease, it is caused by fungus. Trichophyton, it belongs to the group Deuteromycetes. There is another that is called as trichoderma. Trichoderma. It is a soil fungus. Trichoderma is a soil fungus. It causes the leukopenia or elementary leukia. Leukopenia or elementary leuka is an elementary disorder, elementary canal disorder caused by trichoderma. There is another that is called as Gibberella fuscicori. Gibberella fugicori, Gibberella fugicori, Gibberella fugicori. It causes the BOTANY disease or foolish disease of rice. BOTANY disease or foolish disease of rice. Foolish disease of rice. And you have to remember that gibberellin is derived from this Gibberella fugicori. It produces the gibberellin, and it has been discovered from these rice plants. Those were suffering from the disease BOTANY disease or foolish rice seedling disease. Colitotrichum is another Colitotrichum. It causes the red rot of sugarcane. Red rot of sugarcane. Another disease is leaf spot disease of rice, that is caused by another Deuteromycetes, that is Helminthosporium. Helminthosporium oryzae. It causes the leaf spot disease of rice. Leaf spot disease of rice. Now there is another that is called as Cercospora. 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 It causes the ticca disease of groundnut. Ticca disease of groundnut. There is another Fusarium. Oxysporum. It causes the wilt disease. It causes the wilt disease of potato, cotton, banana, etc. Wilts or wilt disease in potato, in cotton, banana, etc. Now, you may be aware about the Bengal famine. Bengal famine in 1942-1943. That was due to the brown leaf spot disease, this leaf spot disease of rice, and it destroyed the whole rice crop of Bengal, and that lead to the Bengal famine, that is Helminthosporium oryzae. This Helminthosporium oryzae, it causes the leaf spot disease of rice, and Bengal famine in 1942-1943. was due to this disease, and it destroyed the leaf spot. It destroys the whole rice crop in the Bengal.